All right, guys, Theo here. My computer's about to die, but wanted to pop on here real quick to show you some of the things that I've been working around how to really dial in your dream ICP client avatar. And so you've probably done this many times or many different versions of this, but this is exactly how one of my clients this past week just reported. I'm looking at the computer screen right now. 61K revenue signed and then 32K cash collected, as you can see here. And then he was capped, I would say anywhere between like 8K to 20K per month. And then also that was Neil. This is Jess. She's really had a hard time at streamlining things. Okay. And so she was able to add another 86,000 per month with 87% profit margins. And this is really about not compromising your values. I know there's a lot of voices online telling you this is the perfect strategy or whatever. But today I'm going to show you how you can also emulate this same essence of how to create structure around understanding the needs, but most importantly, the hot buttons of your dream clients. Okay. Some of you guys may feel like you've outgrown your dream client, and that's totally fine. But this is such an important aspect because this is also going to define your business model as well. Okay. We're also going to go into how Teal, she went and added another 40K per month. She released a lot of the underlying false doer mentality, or this kind of false self, and acclimated to this new world of true frequency, resonance, and coherence. Okay, this is going against the grain of like what a lot of people teach us in the industry about how to push and how to chase and how to just like kind of accept burnout as the natural way to like scale. Okay, but I found, and I've had many experiences in my life, but also just specifically in this particular industry, of a lot of wasted output without a lot of return of investment. So I just want to be clear about that there is a way to not have to grind and chase and optimize tasks that really honestly shouldn't exist. I think Elon Musk said that. He said, like, why are you optimizing for things that should not even exist? Okay. Because that just leads to more suffering later. Okay. So I prefer freedom, sovereignty, and I wanted to build this streamlined business model slightly differently with harmony, leverage, and potent precision. So I want to pop into the iPad real quick because this is going to give you a better understanding of why you may feel like you're attracting broke people who are really not a fit for your highest proximity spaces. So I'm going to just share my iPod real quick. Hang on one second. And while I'm loading this up, I just want you guys to know also that like you will live a lot of life. I don't know how old you are, but I'm guessing you're probably anywhere from between 28 to 40. And you're going to meet a lot of people in your life that are very confident, but they are like the most confident people in your life, I'm guessing, are going to probably be the most incompetent. I just think about some of the like people who have repaired my car. We drive Porsche GTs in the Alpines, or we're on a yacht in Colombia, and it's always like the captain or like the head like technician who is like never acknowledge anything that he had ever done wrong, even though he forgot to like do something for the car repair, or the captain, like he forgot to like leave some gas for the way back. So like it's just crazy because I think I've been that person too, where I was the most like blindly confident, but like I was so incompetent that I was completely blind to it. So I just want to let you know that like we got to stick together, like, because most of even the bigger brands that I work with, okay, who have like 50, 200K followers, most of their audience are in this kind of derping, bleeding mode where they really just need a safety vest. Okay. They need a safety vest. They need like a life raft because they've kind of messed up their life to the point of no return, to a point. And in effect, they've kind of burned their opportunity capital. Okay. So most avatar creation processes help you focus on the category, like is it health, is it wealth, is it money, is it spirituality, whatever the fuck. What you got to realize is that there's an elevated way to be more precise in your avatar. So we want to focus on caliber, because financial qualification, there's a different sophistication. And this is why we've added about, I think, 20,000 followers in the last, I want to say, 6 weeks. And obviously not all of those are like perfect prospects, but the point is that a lot of them have come from the low cost ad that we teach our clients week 1. But before we even get into that, it's important to create an understanding that there's a smaller population, which is this people who are kind of slipping. They're outdated, they're overcommitted, they're overstimulated, and they're kind of drifting. And what they need is an evolved structure. Okay, whether that be their sales process, their delivery system getting streamlined with AI, or their operations when it comes to their workflow, when it comes to content and conversation. Okay, we're not going to focus on that. I just wanted to show you guys like why our clients grow so fast and create clients easier, because they're truly aligned with their next chapter as a leader for the people who they want to serve, and they honestly feel like they've outgrown their past client. And I know that is hard emotionally to accept, because you want to feel like you want to help everybody, but that's like the dumbest thing ever when it comes to really becoming like a laser, like a dog whistle, instead of this massive megaphone, like, oh, I can help anybody. Okay, now as you go up, you're going to start to realize that even at the top of the pyramid here, there's people who are stable. They're probably making anywhere from like 20K to 60K in consistent months, and they are growing, but they need to scale. Okay, they need to scale with delegation and automation. So this is why I was able to create a different model, okay, based on coherence. And this is 120K per month, clean profit, not just revenue noise. 2 to 3 soul-aligned A players in my team with no bloated team drain, okay? 10 to 12 high caliber clients per month with seamless delivery. And also, mind you, when it comes to like selling to these higher sophistication people, you have to understand that there's a way to build out 50K per month. Like we just made 50K per this past month. Right now it's June, okay, to May 14th. We just tracked it, and those back end sales were coming more of as an autopilot mechanism. And this allowed us to book 20 calls that were actually sales calls, but half of those conversions were handled in the DMs. Okay. This is from the dynamic resonance, like transcendent sell by chat system that I created, which is even better than ManyChat, and a Google Doc offer, no website whatsoever. And then lastly, I just want to mention that AI can be huge for you when it comes to automations and like stewarding accountability for warm outbound, number 1, and also inbound setting, onboarding, ops, and your content system. Okay, so the people who are really at like the top 1 to 3% of the industry of like coaching, consulting, whatever it calls, digital services, right? They are leading and they want speed, they want leverage, okay? And this is when things actually become fun. I was literally just at a conference a couple days ago, Destiny Fest, and Joe Polish was talking about something in his book where he was talking about you want to surround yourself with elves. What does that mean? People of an elf effect in your life. It stands for ELF, which is easy relationships, relationships that are easy, they're lucrative, and they're fucking fun. Okay. And that's kind of ties full circle back to how if you want to increase the velocity in terms of the cash flow and be working with long-term relationships, this is why we haven't been accepting clients since 2 days ago, and we won't be accepting clients for the next 12 days or 13 days, because I'm super satisfied with our clients, and we're capped right now because we want to be just crushing it with our current clients. So even if you wanted to like jump inside of Elite 7 Circle or Align 20K, we're not accepting clients. If you watch this video like 13 days after we publish it, then we will possibly be open again. But this just goes to show you like why it's so important to dial in your client avatar. It's not your offer. It's not your pricing strategy necessarily. It's not your content or whatever. It's actually not even your messaging. It is exactly who you are talking to in your content. Okay. So I hope this quick video was really useful for you. And if you do have any questions, okay, and you want a deeper training, I'm happy to send that over to you. If you would like, just go ahead and message me down below, the word, client. Okay. Just message me clients on Instagram or comment down below on YouTube client. And I'll be happy to send that over on a Google Doc that you can totally just rip apart and just kind of integrate and internalize into what you got going on. So have the best day ever, and we will see you in the next video. All right, peace.